All right, guys, how's it going? Just gonna tag everyone that's in the break, and then we will get started. Thanks again for filling this up. I really appreciate it. Was hoping we could fill this earlier so that we could have posted the new 25-26 OPG Platinum right after, but this one took a while to fill, but it's okay. We just postponed the 25-26 OPG Platinum to tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. Let me just finish tagging everyone that's in the break, and then we will get started with the random. Early here on the West Coast, it's about 6:40 now. So I know some of the guys that are in this break are probably having their dinner right now. They'll probably show up later on. So whenever you're watching, thanks again for filling this up. I really appreciate it. We have a bunch of breaks that are up right now. If you want to check it out, we got Star Wars that is up right now. Pokemon with the new Chaos Rising is up right now, and then tomorrow we'll be posting our OPG Platinum, the new 25-26 OPG Platinum 4-box break, PYT with the free chance to get the Islanders and the Sharks. And we'll also be posting our wrestling break, which I'm looking forward to. So that should be a lot of fun. So make sure you check those breaks out. We got a bunch posted, so hope you guys can stay tuned with that one. All right, I'm also gonna put up the YouTube video or the YouTube link. So if you want to watch on YouTube, if that's easier for you, then you can take a look at that one as well. So just a sec, I will get the YouTube link up in a quick second here. All right, there is the YouTube link. If you wanted to check that one out. There it is. If you've never been to the YouTube channel before, I would really appreciate it if you guys can like and subscribe. Like the video that you're watching, subscribe to it. One of these days, we'll probably end up going to using YouTube instead of Facebook. There's just so many screw ups with YouTube, or with Facebook. With Facebook, YouTube also screws up, but it's more reliable than Facebook. So there might come a time where we'll just be all the breaks will solely just be on the YouTube channel. Hey Samuel, how's it going? How is it going? So here are our boxes right here. So our two hobbies is 21-22. Of course, that is Cole Caulfield year. We got two blasters of 24-25. Of course, we're talking about Immaculate Celebrini. So hopefully we get lucky with these blasters. And we also got two blasters of 22-23 OPG Platinum, Slavkovsky, Wyatt Johnson, a bunch of other ones. So there you go. Oh, have fun. Enjoy watching Daredevil. Yeah, no worries. We'll see what happens. We will see what's happening. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Anyone watching the game right now? All right, we're gonna go ahead and run the random. I know there's only a couple of you guys watching, but people can come in and tune in later. So let's go ahead and run the random for Montreal. So we're just gonna switch screens over here. All right, there we go. So here is our team list. Oh, maybe I should put the music down a bit. We'll just take off the music as well. All right, there we go. All right, let's get to our random. Hey, Joe, how's it going? We are just starting now. We're just doing the random for Montreal. So here is the team list. We got Mike with the Anaheim Ducks, Joe Chung with the Boston Bruins, won in the final mini. Jason Chassis with the Buffalo Sabres, Jatinder with the Calgary Flames and the Carolina Hurricanes, Samuel Bond with the Chicago Blackhawks, Joe Chung with the Colorado Avalanche, Ben Donaldson with the Columbus Blue Jackets, Rylan with the Dallas Stars and the Detroit Red Wings, Joe with the Edmonton Oilers, James with the Florida Panthers, Samuel Bond with the LA Kings, Koltov with the Minnesota Wild, Canadians are free random, Derek Smith with the Nashville Predators, Jason Barbosa with the New Jersey Devils, Jatinder with the New York Islanders. The Rangers goes to Jason Chassis. Ryland with the Ottawa Senators, Jason Chassis with the Flyers, Human with the Pittsburgh Penguins, Jatinder with the Sharks, Jason Chassis with the Kraken and the Blues, Jatinder with the Lightning, Chris Gumbert, first time breaking with us. Welcome to the breaks. You got the Toronto Maple Leafs, Ryland with the Utah Mammoth, Samuel Bond with the Vancouver Canucks, Human with the Vegas Golden Knights, Richard with the Washington Capitals, and Derek Smith with the Winnipeg Jets. And make sure, yeah, I did tag everyone. Okay. There we go. All right, so let's copy and paste this list. All right, copy and paste it to our list randomizer. Make sure we take out Montreal. There we go. Take out the Montreal Canadiens from the random there. So we got all the teams except for Montreal. Anaheim Ducks on the top. Winnipeg Jets on the bottom. Go back to our list. Anyone who got 3 or more teams gets double the spots, and we only got 2 people who did it. Jatinder with the Flames, Islanders, and Sharks, and Samuel with the Chicago Blackhawks, LA Kings, and the Vancouver Canucks. So you guys get extra spots. All right. There's Samuel with his 3 spots. Jatinder with his 3 spots. The 3 extra spots are getting 3 or more teams. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to run the random. Let's figure out how many times we're going to run it by rolling the dice, 5 or more. 4 and 3, 7 times. Let's run this list 7 times. Here we go. 1. We got 37 items in total. So that is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we ran it 6 times. Double check the dice. 4 and 3, 7. 7th and final time. Team on top gets Montreal. Here we go. Jason Chassis with the Philadelphia Flyers gets the Montreal Canadiens. Congratulations, Jason. All right, let's get rid of this. And we'll change that free random to Jason Chassis. All right. I'm also going to copy this and put it into the comments. Copy. There we go. So the list is now up on the comments. We're going to pin that as well. And I'm just going to quickly go print out that sheet. And then we'll get started. Also going to bring in the second camera there. There we go. All right, I'm just going to print this sheet out and then we will get started on the break. All right, here we go. All right, there is the list right over here. So pretty straightforward. We already announced it, and there we go. Montreal Canadiens, Jason Chassis with the Montreal Canadiens. There you go. All right. One second, I'm just going to put my list up here so I can see it. All right, here we go. So as you can see, we did put the second camera right over there. So we're going to move these around. We'll leave the hobby. Actually, we'll do how we're going to do this. We'll do hobby 24, 25, 22, 23. So we'll just do it the same way. So we'll move that to the side and then move that. There we go. You can kind of see it stacked over in the bottom over there. All right, guys, good luck. We are going to start off with our... Move that slide over a bit. There we go. Perfect. We're going to start off with our 22-23 OPC Platinum Blaster. Okay, good luck. So tomorrow we will post our 25, 26, 4 boxes hobby. I'm not sure if you guys have heard that these are not cheap. The new 25, 26 is not cheap. So we are just going to do 4 boxes for now. If you guys want to do more, I'm more than willing to do so. But we're just going to do 4 boxes of 25, 26 for now. And see if we can fill that up. As you can see, we got a lot of other breaks that are happening as well. That is on the YouTube group, or sorry, for the Facebook group. So make sure you check that out. All right. And we're going to start off with the neon yellow already. Let's go into Toronto. Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews with the neon yellow surge. That is going to... Sorry, fixing my list here. That is going to Chris Gumbert. First time joining breaks. There you go. Austin Matthews. The neon yellow surge. All right, next pack. Make sure there's no marquee rookie in that one. Nope, there was not. All right, looks like we got a sunset. We got Sweet Selections, Lucas Reichel for Chicago Blackhawks, and a marquee rookie of Jordan Spence for the LA Kings, and for the St. Louis Blues, a sunset of William Gittin. Marquee rookie for the St. Louis Blues. Sunset. Jason Chassis with the St. Louis Blues. All right, next pack. Marquee rookie of Samuel Poulin. That is a neon yellow surge. Going to the Pittsburgh Penguins, going to Human. And we got a marquee rookie of Nikita Okchuk for the New Jersey Devils, and a Braden Tracy marquee rookie Hot Magma, number 322 out of 499. Going to Mike and the Anaheim Ducks. Samuel Poulin. All right, moving on to the next pack. Sorry, I'm just going to adjust. There we go. All right, we got photo-driven Shane Wright for the Seattle Kraken. A rookie of Nathan Smith for the Arizona Coyotes. That is going to Utah. All right. We got a retro of Andrei Vasilevsky for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and a rainbow of Matthew Tkachuk for the Florida Panthers. Oh, and a rookie of Nick Abruzzese for Toronto. In our last pack, another neon yellow surge. First, we got Lucas Raymond, galvanized for Detroit, and a neon yellow surge of Matthew Tkachuk for the Florida Panthers. James with the Florida Panthers. All right, that was box 1, 22-23 OPC Platinum Blaster. Now we're going to open up the next blaster, which is 24-25. All right, come on, Celebrini. All right, empty box. All right, good luck. We got a rainbow of Rasmus Dahlin. Had a heck of a playoffs for the Buffalo Sabres. Marquee rookie of Victor Mancini for the New York Rangers. Marquee rookie of Fabian Lysell for the Boston Bruins. And a marquee rookie neon yellow surge for the Minnesota Wild, Marat Kuznetsov. Going to the Minnesota Wild. Minnesota is Koltov with the Minnesota Wild. Quit Hughes is on the cover. Yeah. Quit Hughes. I know, right? Wah, wah. Sucks for Minnesota. They're stuck with him now. Elias Pettersson for the Vancouver Canucks. Marquee rookie of Brendan Brisson for the Vegas Golden Knights. All right, neon yellow surge coming up. Nikolai Kovalenko, marquee rookie for the Colorado Avalanche, and a Jack Eichel. Just making sure. Yep, neon yellow surge for the Vegas Golden Knights. next pack. Ooh, nice hit for Pittsburgh. Pick Magma, Sidney Crosby. Human will like that. And we got a marquee rookie for the Sharks. Wrong guy. Shakir Mukhamadullin for the San Jose Sharks. Not the Celebrini that we are looking for. This Crosby's going to Human. All right. Last pack of our 24-25 blaster. Another neon yellow. We got marquee rookie of Jack St. Ivani for the Pittsburgh Penguins and David Pasternak on the neon yellow surge for the Boston Bruins. Joe Chung. The Boston Bruins. All right. Those were our 2 blasters that we've had so far. All right, now let's move on to our hobby. 21 first hobby that we have, 21-22. There we go. Good luck. All right, empty box. Feels kind of weird opening this, considering we are already its release date for 24 or 25, 26, but yeah, at least we're having a break. And hopefully we can, when we post the next one tomorrow, the new one, we can fill that one up as well. These cards are sticky, so we'll go through this slowly. Ty Smith for the New Jersey Devils. We got a marquee rookie sunset of Oscar Steen for the Boston Bruins. Daniel Walcott for the Tampa Bay Lightning, marquee rookie. Cole Lynn for the Seattle Kraken, marquee rookie. Joey Keane, marquee rookie for the Carolina Hurricanes. And a Chris Letang photo-driven. And these are all base. The Chris Letang's going to Pittsburgh Penguins. All right, next pack. We got a die cut coming up. We got a rainbow Joe Pavelski for the Dallas Stars. Brett Murray, marquee rookie for Buffalo. Quinton Byfield, marquee rookie for the LA Kings. Zach Jones, marquee rookie for the New York Rangers. Whoop. Yeah, they are sticky. There we go. And we got a hot magma of marquee rookie for the New Jersey Devils. Marian Studnick. Hot magma, 421 out of 499. And a Cole Caulfield, our first Cole Caulfield for the Montreal Canadiens. And then we got base and base. There we go. 3 base on the back, just so you know, just so in case I don't go through it all. Those are all base. There we go. Our first Caulfield rookie. All right, next pack. All right, looks like we got a pink coming up. All right, we got retro Sidney Crosby for the Pittsburgh Penguins. William Eklund, marquee rookie for the Sharks. Behind that, Jackson Cates, marquee rookie for the Philadelphia Flyers. Benoit Olivier Giroux for the Anaheim Ducks. Philip Gustafson, sweet selections for the Ottawa Senators. And a marquee rookie of Daniel Walcott, Matt Pink for the Tampa Bay Lightning. And there we go. There's all base right there. Daniel Walcott for the Lightning. Jatinder for the Lightning. All right. We'll keep that one there. All right. Adam Henrique, Rainbow for the Anaheim Ducks. Wade Allison, marquee rookie for the Flyers. Cole Perfetti for the Jets. Tice Thompson for the Devils. And a hot magma with a very kind of looks off-center, but these cards are kind of off-centered anyways. Hot magma for the Calgary Flames. Adam Ruzicka, 35 out of 499 for the Calgary Flames. And we got a photo driven of Quentin Byfield for the LA Kings. And these are all base. Oh, it's going to be fun going through the hobby. Can see it already. All right. All right, next pack. Try to loosen it up a bit. There we go. Not sure if that helped. Jesse Wylonen, retro for the Montreal Canadiens. We got a sunset of Miro Heiskanen for the Dallas Stars. We got Alex Barré-Boulet for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Oscar Skeen for the Boston Bruins. Trevor Zegras, there we go, Anaheim Ducks. And we got a blue rainbow, 178 out of 199 for the Ottawa Senators. Shane Pinto going to Ottawa. And a Jamie Drysdale for the Anaheim Ducks. Ottawa is going to Ryland. All right, next pack. Another die cut coming up. Okay, we got a rainbow Lane Peterson for the San Jose Sharks. Marion Studnick for the New Jersey Devils. Parker Kelly for the Ottawa Senators. Wyatt Kalynuk for the Chicago Blackhawks. And we got a gold, looks like, in the back. It's stuck, so we'll wait for the end. We got Adam Fox on the die cut for the New York Rangers. And these are all base. All right, let's try to get this loose. There we go. All right, who do we got? Well, we got a marquee rookie going to the Vancouver Canucks. Kyle Burrows, seismic gold, 16 out of 50. Samuel Bond with the Vancouver Canucks. Nice low numbered seismic gold. Not the player we want, unfortunately. All right. Move on to the next half of the hobby, which is taking longer than usual just because it's cards are kind of stuck. All right, looks like we got another Matt Pink in here. Retro Philip Gustafson for the Ottawa Senators. Tanner Jeannot for the Nashville Predators. Seth Jarvis for the Carolina Hurricanes. Joe Veleno for the Detroit Red Wings. And a Dylan Cousins Matt Pink for the Buffalo Sabres. And Ryan O'Reilly for the St. Louis Blues. Doesn't look like there's any color in this one. Rainbow, Elias Pettersson for the Canucks. Oh, there is a color. Hot Magma, 255 out of 499. Going to Samuel Bonds, LA Kings, Anze Kopitar. Pod Colton for the Canucks, Matthias Samuelson for the Buffalo Sabres, Alexander Holtz for the Devils, and a Jeremy Swayman for the Boston Bruins. There we go. Nice hit for Samuel. Numbered Anze Kopitar. All right. Alexander Holtz for the Devils. Nice for the Washington Capitals. Sunset of Alex Ovechkin. Nice hit for Washington. We got Shane Pinto for Ottawa Senators. Mike Hartman for Chicago Blackhawks. Keaton Middleton for the Colorado Avalanche. And a Jeremy Swayman for the Boston Bruins. And base and base. Ovi is in the house. Richard, how's it going? You hit an Ovechkin. There you go. Congrats. All right. Another die cut in here. Rainbow Matt Dumba for the Minnesota Wild. And our auto is going to the Florida Panthers. Red Prism Auto, 15 out of 60. Going to the Florida Panthers, Anton Lundell. Anton Lundell. Going to James and the Florida Panthers. Rasmus Kupari for the LA Kings. Dawson Mercer for the New Jersey Devils. Jasper Weatherby for the San Jose Sharks. And Quit Hughes for the Vancouver Canucks. And base, if I can get to it. There you go. Base. There we go. Our first auto of the break. We'll get one more in the the other hobby. Maybe another one come in one of the blasters. Could get lucky. Never know. All right. Next pack. Who, Lundell? Baby Barkov. Ross Colton for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Anton Lundell for the Florida Panthers. Matt Kierstead for the Florida Panthers. Scott Peronovich for the St. Louis Blues. Kalen Addison for the Minnesota Wild. And we got a rainbow retro of Nathan McKinnon for the Colorado Avalanche. All right, last pack of the hobby. And then we go through the entire 3 boxes again. We got blue coming up. All right, we got a marquee rookie rainbow of Karel Vomeka for the Arizona Coyotes. That's going to Utah. Kyle Burrows for the Vancouver Canucks. Murray Barron for the Rangers. Joshua Dunn for the Columbus Blue Jackets. And a Tyler Bertuzzi retro blue rainbow 153 out of 199. That's going to the Detroit Red Wings. And then Nick Suzuki for Montreal. And in base. There it is. All right. Oh, that was a struggle. Jeez. Sticky cards. Been sitting there for a while. Almost 5 years now. All right. That is it for our 21-22 hobby. Let's change. All right. Let's go back to the start again. Let's get a blaster of 22-23 OPC Platinum. All right. Oh yeah. 21-22 is notorious for off centering for sure. How you guys like the new setup? Kind of have I should probably lift it up just a tad. There we go. At least I can get more cards on stands. We can show more cards than just the 5. All right, we got John Tavares, Neon Yellow Surge for Toronto, and a Dylan Wells, marquee rookie for the Chicago Blackhawks. Gonna go a little bit faster on this one. Sweet selections for Anaheim Ducks, Lucas Dostal, and marquee rookie of Andrei Kuzmenko for the Vancouver Canucks. Ooh, we got Matt Pink coming up. Moritz Seider, Matt Pink for the Detroit Red Wings. Juuso Parssinen, marquee rookie, Neon Yellow Surge for the Nashville Predators, and a marquee rookie of Zach Haynes for the Vegas Golden Knights. Dylan Holloway for the Edmonton Oilers, and we got a what is this? Is this Aquamarina 112 out of 4, 149? Patrick Kane for the Chicago Blackhawks. Mad Sogar retro for the Ottawa Senators. We got a rainbow marquee rookie of Matte Bumel for the Dallas Stars, and a Pavel Regenda for the Anaheim Ducks. Photo-driven Carey Price for the Montreal Canadiens, and a neon yellow surge of Mikhail Sergachev for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and marquee rookie of Pyotr Kochikov for the Carolina Hurricanes. All right, just going to sleeve and top load these colored cards, and then we'll move on to the next box, which is our 24-25 blaster. The Aquamarine is nice for Chicago, the Patrick Kane card. All right, just going to top load these, and we'll move on to 24-25. All right. That's a low number card, unfortunately, but yeah. Let's move the Studnik. All right. There we go. All right, next one up. 24-25 blaster. All right, empty box. All right, come on, Celebrini. Where are you? All right, we got a rainbow of Scott Morrow, marquee rookie for the Carolina Hurricanes. Logan Stankoven, marquee rookie for the Dallas Stars. Marquee rookie of Gavin Brindley for the Columbus Blue Jackets. And nice one for the Chicago Blackhawks. Marquee rookie neon yellow surge, Frank Nazar. That's a nice one. Going to Samuel Bond in the Chicago Blackhawks. Jonathan Marchessault for the Nashville Predators. Ratu, marquee rookie for the Utah Mammoth. Owen Pickering, marquee rookie for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Ryan O'Reilly, neon yellow surge for the Nashville Predators. Noah Dobson for the New York Islanders. Marquee rookie of Alex Stetska for the Seattle Kraken. Last pack of 24-25. Marquee rookie of Emil Lilleberg for the Tampa Bay Lightning. We'll go to the back. Nick Suzuki. And our last neon surge is Rasmus Dahlin for the Buffalo Sabres. All right, that was our 24-25 blaster. Unfortunately, no Celebrinis in those blasters. Sorry there, Jatinder. You are doing all right. You just hit this neon yellow surge for the Nashville Predators. No Jets so far, other than a bunch of inserts. But yeah, for a $10 team, not bad. Not bad for a $10 team. We got one more box to go. It is our 21-22 OPC Platinum Hobby. All right, let's go. Let's hope for something big in this one. All right, empty box. All right, guys, good luck. Hopefully these cards aren't too sticky, but I have a feeling it is. Oh, whoa. And I almost dropped them. All right, we got a matte pink coming up. Just going to loosen up, try to loosen up a bit. All right, Casey Middlestad for the Buffalo Sabres. Mike Hartman for Chicago Blackhawks. Keaton Middleton for the Colorado Avalanche. Rasmus Kupari for the LA Kings. And a matte pink of Alex Pietrangelo for the Vegas Golden Knights. And Jeremy Swayman for the Buffalo Sabres. And base, base, and base. This crack is really stuck together. Not sure if you can hear it, how they're just coming off from being stuck. All right, we got a rainbow TJ Oshie for the Washington Capitals. Ooh, we got, what is this again? Arctic Freeze, 81/99 for the Minnesota Wild. Kirill Kaprizov. Nice hit for Minnesota. Dawson Mercer for the New Jersey Devils. Jasper Weatherby for the San Jose Sharks. Anton Lundell for the Florida Panthers. Alex Beret-Boulet for the Tampa Bay Lightning. And base, base, base. Nice hit for Minnesota. Kolthoff, Minnesota Wild. One second, guys. I'm just going to drop it just a bit. I know Sidney Crosby's head will be cut off, but that's okay. All right, what we got here? Looks like we have a sunset coming up. Sorry, just unsticking some cards here. All right, there we go. Alex Ovechkin for the Washington Capitals. There's our sunset. Jean-Gabriel Pageau for the New York Islanders, sunset. Matt Kierstead for the Florida Panthers. Scott Peronovich for the St. Louis Blues. Kyle Burrows for the Canucks. And another Nick Suzuki photo-driven. I think we had that in the last box. For the Montreal Canadiens. All right, got a nice die cut coming up. All right. James Van Riemsdyk for the Philadelphia Flyers. And our auto is going to the Ottawa Senators, Parker Kelly. Parker Kelly going to Ottawa. So hopefully that was it. Hopefully we get one more. Morgan Barron for the New York Rangers. Joshua Dunn for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Daniel Walcott for the Tampa Bay Lightning. And a Quentin Byfield for the LA Kings. I'm going to open up the pack of sleeves. Parker Kelly for the Ottawa Senators. All right. Our hope now for the rest of this hobby is that we get a nice low-numbered, big name player. That is our hope. Pains me to keep this Kyle Burrows here. Oh, well, we're going to take him off. 1 second here. Just going to adjust. There we go. Much better. All right, here we go. All right. Let's hope for a golden treasures that's been hiding here, or another seismic gold, or even an emerald green. All right. Tim Stützle for the Ottawa Senators. Cole Lynn for the Seattle Kraken. Joey Keane for the Carolina Hurricanes. Brett Murray for the Buffalo Sabres. Chris Letang for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And a Connor Garland Rainbow Retro for the Vancouver Canucks. Hellebuck Golden Treasures would be nice. All right. Adam Beckman, marquee rookie Rainbow for the Minnesota Wild. Quentin Byfield for the LA Kings. Zach Jones for the New York Rangers. Sorry, guys. William Eklund for the San Jose Sharks. And Hot Magma of Cal Cutterbuck. 473 out of 499. Cal Cutterbuck, Hot Magma. New York Islanders. Joe Velino for the Detroit Red Wings. And that is it for that pack. All right, next pack. All right. We got Jordan Binnington for the St. Louis Blues. And we got a sunset of Parker Kelly for the Ottawa Senators. Marquee rookie sunset. Parker Kelly. Jackson Cates for the Philadelphia Flyers. Benoit Olivier Giroux for the Anaheim Ducks. Wade Allison for the Philadelphia Flyers. Quentin Byfield for the LA Kings. All right. 5 more packs to go. Hoping for a nice low numbered card. All right. John Gibson, rainbow for the Anaheim Ducks. Parker Kelly for the Ottawa Senators. There's a card right behind that. That is really stuck. Wiley Kalynuk for the Chicago Blackhawks. Alex Newhook for the Colorado Avalanche. And Blake Wheeler, Hot Magma, 216 out of 499, going to the Winnipeg Jets. Winnipeg Jets. Derek Smith with the Winnipeg Jets. And a Brock Besser for the Canucks. All right. Next pack. You got a numbered Kuzmenko. Or no, Kuzmenko. A numbered Kopitar. Samuel. Hot Magma out of 299, I believe. All right. We got J-Rob for the Dallas Stars. There's a card behind that. Cole Caulfield for the Montreal Canadiens. Jake Neighbors for the St. Louis Blues. JJ Peterka for the Buffalo Sabres. Spencer Knight for the Florida Panthers. And a retro rainbow of Oliver Bjorkstrand for the Columbus Blue Jackets. All right, 3 more packs. Wow, this pack is tight. All right, come on. We need some nice color. All right, Hendrix Lapierre, marquee rookie rainbow for the Washington Capitals. Boris Kachuk for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Justin Richards for the New York Rangers. Looks like we have another Hot Magma coming up. Kalen Addison for the Minnesota Wild. And an Ivan Prostatov. 274 out of 499. This one's going to the Arizona Coyotes or the Utah Mammoth. And Alexis Lafreniere for the New York Rangers. Tight Light Tiger. It is Frank Nazar. It's not gold. It's from the Blaster, but still it's Frank Nazar, so not bad. Neon Yellow Surge. Nazar is going to be a good player. All right, we got Matt Pink, looks like, coming up. Oliver Wahlstrom for the New York Islanders. Cam York for the Philadelphia Flyers. Logan Thompson for the Vegas Golden Knights. Jonathan Dahlin for the San Jose Sharks. Brad Marchand for the Boston Bruins. And our Matt Pink is a marquee rookie of Brett Murray for the Buffalo Sabres. And base. Jason Chassis with the Buffalo Sabres. All right, last pack of the break coming right up, guys. Good luck. Thanks, James. Yes, you also got a Patrick Kane. We'll go through we'll recap the here at the end. Ooh, what's this? What's that insert again for this one? All right. Last pack, guys. Good luck. All right. We got a rainbow of Nikita Kucherov for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Ooh. Please be low numbered. I forgot about this card. Going to the Washington Capitals, Alex Ovechkin, purple houndstooth. Easy for me to say. 12 out of 15. There we go. Richard with the hit. 12 out of 15. Alex Ovechkin. Very nice. Unfortunately, it is severely off-centered, but still a very low number. 12 out of 15. Alex Ovechkin. Oh, wow. Crosby gets taken out. Yeah, don't worry. We'll see Crosby there in a sec. Nice hit, Richard. All right, let's finish off this pack. Oh, it's this one here. Sorry. So Adam Ruzicka for the Calgary Flames, William Lockwood for the Vancouver Canucks, Maxime Shushko for the Philadelphia Flyers, and a Jamie Drysdale for the Anaheim Ducks. And that is it. Well, that's one way to end the break. One way to end the break. There we go. Classic that you hit or classic that it's off-centered? Because it could go both ways. Congratulations. All right. Well, that is the break. Thank you so much for filling that up. Let's quickly do a recap. I'm just going to grab all the other cards that have color and are numbered, and then we can just do a quick recap of the break. All right, there we go. You're welcome. Yeah, it is off-centered for sure. All right, quick recap of the break of everything that most of the cards that we top loaded. I'm not going to show all of them. You can always watch the video. But all the cards that are displayed, and also here that I have it on my hand. So we got a William Bitton Sunset marquee rookie for the St. Louis Blues, Daniel Wolcott Matte Pink for Tampa Bay, Oscar Skeen Sunset. We got Marat Kuznetsov Neon Yellow for the Minnesota Wild, Braden Tracy Hot Magma. This one's out of $4.99. Shane Pinto Blue Rainbow out of $1.99, and a Tyler Bertuzzi out of $1.99. A Adam Ruzicka out of $4.99 Hot Magma, Moritz Sider Matte Pink, Marian Studnick Hot Magma out of $4.99 for the New Jersey Devils, Anze Kopitar $2.55 out of $4.99 for the LA Kings. We got our Seismic Gold is Kyle Burrows 16 out of 50 for the Vancouver Canucks. Hot Magma $4.99 Cal Cutterbuck for the Islanders. Sunset Parker Kelly for the Ottawa Senators. Matte Pink of Brett Murray. Hot Magma $4.99 Ivan Prosistov for the Arizona Coyotes. And out of $4.99 Hot Magma of Blake Wheeler. We got a Pink Magma for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Sidney Crosby. Probably, I guess, our biggest Montreal hit. Our platinum die cut of Cole Caulfield, which is a rookie from 21-22, going to Jason Chassis in the Montreal Canadiens. We got a neon yellow surge of Frank Nazar for the Chicago Blackhawks. Also for the Chicago Blackhawks, we got an Aquamarina 112 out of 149 of Patrick Kane Very nice looking card. We got a Arctic Freeze out of 99, 81 out of 99, going to the Minnesota Wild of Kirill Kaprizov. Sunset of Alex Ovechkin. Not the best Ovechkin we hit. Our two autos. First one is a non-numbered Parker Kelly for the Ottawa Senators. And a Anton Lundell, not bad, for the Florida Panthers. 15 out of 60 going to James and his Florida Panthers. And last but not least, the big card of the break. 12 out of 15 Purple Houndstooth of Alex Ovechkin. There you go. Nice hit, Richard. Kyle Burrows played for the Canucks and for the Abs, I think, for 1 year, and I forgot where he went after that. I forgot. All right, guys, that is it for the break. We got a couple breaks that are up right now. We got Star Wars, which is right here. If you want to, there you go. If you want to break that, we can definitely, if you want to fill that up, we can definitely break that tonight. We also got Pokemon. You're welcome, James. We also got Pokemon with the new Chaos Rising. Some of you have not been able to get this yet. It comes out on Friday. If you were able to get some on pre-release, it came out last week. And obviously, we got pre-release, so there is a Pokemon break that is up right now. So check that one up as well. So, no, that's a seismic gold. That's more than $1. Doesn't matter if it's a no-name Canuck player or not. That's still more than $1. Tomorrow we will post 25, 26 OPC Platinum 4-box PYT, and we will also post a wrestling break. Yeah, that is right. We got WWE Top Sapphire from 2026 that is coming in by mail tomorrow, so we can break that. We're going to do a pick your wrestler, which I'm really excited for. It should be a lot of fun. I will put up the price preview tomorrow morning, and the post will go live at 4:00 p.m. Pacific time, 7:00 p.m. Eastern. So we will go live on that. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be so much fun. If you're into wrestling, it should be a blast. We're going to have a mega box in there as well. So it will be a WE Sapphire and also a WE Chrome Mega Box. So stay tuned for that. I can't wait. I really can't wait. It's going to be, honestly, it's going to be a blast. It's going to be so anyway, that is it for me. I hope you guys have a good rest of the night. If you do feel Star Wars, we definitely break it. And if you do Pokemon, we could definitely break that as well. You claim Rhea, you got to wait. You got to wait. Other than that, if that is it for tonight, I hope you have a good rest of the night, and I will talk to you soon. All right, peace.